What's up, guys? It's Nikki from Nikki's Journey. This chick. Just wanted to come on here and do a little update on what has happened in the last 2 crazy years. You know, COVID's been so crazy on all of us. Alright, so backtrack. Lowest weight was 163 pounds. Highest weight of this journey starting July of 2016 was, as I know, of 335. My highest all-time weight was back in 2011 when I was pregnant with my son, and I was over 415 pounds or 425 pounds. Yeah. So I have some awesome, cool, exciting, kind of big news. So COVID and all that happened. I went down. I was at, like I said, 162 or 163. Went back up to close to 200. And then I got back down to like 185 to 195. And then I kind of stayed there. After that, I decided I want a tummy tuck because I'm sick of how easily the skin gets filled back up. Well, August 4th, I got my tummy tuck. I had it paid completely with insurance. I started that process back in May of 2021. Originally, insurance denied it. We sent in proof and evidence showing like, hey, this is why we think we should need it. And then it came back approved. Not even 2 weeks later, I went in for surgery. It has been definitely a journey. I stayed overnight in the hospital for the first night. I got released on August 5th. I stayed with my mom for a couple weeks because I got some big ass dogs and I just didn't trust that they wouldn't jump on me, so I stayed with her for a couple weeks. And then once I did end up coming home, drains were out. Well, you know, me being me has to have complications. The one night randomly, a Friday night, I randomly spiked a fever, and then Saturday night I literally slept all day Saturday. I noticed like a bruise like right about here, a red spot-ish. So I told myself I'd watch it, and there was like a lump starting. So I was like, all right, if it gets bigger, I'm gonna call my doctor Monday morning. Sunday, it got bigger. So then Monday morning, I called my doctor. They pretty much said, did you go get COVID tested because of the fever? So I went and, got COVID tested. And then I had them check out my stomach to see like if he thought anything. So he said it feels like there's either an infection or a hematoma, which is fluid buildup pretty much. So I went to the ER later that night, well, at 1:30 p.m. And then I didn't get seen until almost 9 o'clock at night. That shit was nuts. I sat in the waiting room for over 8 hours. And then I got in back, did a CAT scan, did an x-ray, did blood work, shit ton of blood work. And then they ended up saying pretty much I had fluid buildup in my stomach, that it needed to be drained. But no doctor there would touch me. So I had to go back to where I had my surgery, which was like a half hour away. But I ended up meeting him there the next morning because he didn't want to come in at 2:30 in the morning, 3 o'clock, which I don't blame him. I was fine to drive home. So I went to the hospital the next morning. Ended up being awake, getting drained awake, and man, when I tell you being awake and being drained, like he literally cut me open and then drained me, and I literally felt the fluid just like pouring down my sides. I could hear it on the floor. It was so gross, and I could feel like the suction. I could feel the suction, and like it was such a weird feeling. And then by the time he was getting to the stitches, like the numbness medicine was starting to wear off a little bit, so I could feel the stitching. So he gave me more medicine, and then it wasn't numbing it, so I was like, just finish it up. So I ended up getting a drain put back in that day, so I had a total of 3 drains. 2 when I first left the hospital, and then the 1, I started feeling instantly better as soon as he started draining me. I personally think he took the left side drain out way too early. It was close to 3 weeks, which they should normally come out, but my left side was still draining like 50 a day, and that's a lot. And he said that my body would just absorb it, and yeah, my body said fuck you. I am currently, I'll be 8 weeks tomorrow, which is tomorrow's Wednesday. So yeah, I'll be 8 weeks tomorrow since surgery. I got cleared this past Monday to start working out again and go back to finally work. So I'm going to do all that. I'm going to insert some videos so that you guys can see. I don't want to make this video too long. And then I may keep up. I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided. Otherwise, enjoy your guys' day.